What's up, everybody? How are you getting on with life? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good morning, night, having good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. I just decided to do a video that I've wanted to do for a long time, and that is to review the Karcher WD3P wet and dry vacuum, and also the Vax Platinum Power Max carpet cleaner. And I'm going to also review the free steamer that came with it. We bought them both, and they both came together. And these ones, which was bought 4 years ago from Screwfix. So I was requested. So I just wanted to do this video to help you guys out, to help friends and family out. So, if you're interested in buying one of these machines, then you want to stick to watching this. So, the first one. So especially if you live with a dog. So we have a dog right now. So one thing, the Karcher has got a powerful motor. I'm going to share also my personal thoughts on it, also every single detail. I think I might be uploading a video of me using one of these all of these machines. So, and here is Vax's Platinum Power Max. Especially if you're paying $199 or $249 or $250 for one of these machines, or $200 for one of these machines, whether you're buying it brand new or second hand. My view is this machine was bought brand new from the Vax website. Usually on the Vax website, if you buy it, they're gonna give you a free steam cleaner. So here's the Karcher. The Karcher is basically the only vacuum, one of the only vacuums you'll ever need, because its powerful suction makes it a great vacuum for tough cleaning tasks. So we better move the other two machines out the way, which I'll be reviewing later on. So another thing, the Karcher is also great. It's also powerful. It's got a powerful 1000-watt motor. I'll give you the watt motor on this one. The Vax Platinum Power Max has got a powerful 1200-watt motor compared to my other one, which just had 800-watt motor. So let's move them out the way. I'll move the Vax out the way. I'll bring the Karcher here, while the Vax is going to be. I think you might be, for most of the video, you might be seeing the Vax in the background. So I'll show you this Hoover. Everything. This is the plug there where you plug in your power tool, which allows you to use your power tool, and it has this on-off button here. It has this there to prevent any moisture getting on it if you're doing wet vacuuming. So you press on there to turn it on. That's just for on. If you're doing household jobs, that's off, and that's for if you're off for when you're not using it. And that one is this there for when if you've got something plugged into there, or if you're doing a DIY project and it can connect directly from your power tool. So another thing, let me turn the Hoover around. One thing I immediately noticed is the tubes are made of plastic, made of cheap plastic rather than steel or metal, which is a better material. So these are the two tubes. This is the front nozzle. It's pretty thin if you're doing some narrow paths, which is good. A crevice nozzle, which can go in those hard to reach spaces, especially if you're cleaning out the car. It's also pretty light, and it's also compact, and it's easy to transport and store in any location. So let's I'll just open the top, and there's the bag there. It has the filter on there. The filter can be used for wet and dry vacuum, which is another advantage. Another advantage on this Hoover is it's also got a fairly massive 17-litre capacity, which is incredibly impressive. Which is absolutely impressive. So another thing, you press this to remove the hose. You press this, and it's free. To put the hose back on, you push it, put it in there, push it until it clicks into place, and then try to wiggle it to make sure it's in place. So, also, there's the this here, and there's the tool storage. You usually put the crevice tool there. You can either put it here. It is optional where you can put it. You can either put it here or here. Your tools here, or you can put them here. It is optional. You can put it anywhere. Has these there for more tool storage. So also, let's turn the Hoover around. It has a 5-meter cable. Some other people have complained about the cable length. So another one downside I noticed that it does tip is that it tips over too easily. The bag can sometimes rip or become detached. The filter blocks very quickly, the filter looks quite dirty. So also, the filter needs to dry after sucking wet spills. If you're regularly doing wet vacuuming, then you might have to buy 2 separate filters. Even though, also, if you are using, it's also got a blower mode, which is another advantage. The brush, it has this fixed brush on there. One thing is that it can be quite hard to push if you've got thick carpet. That's what makes the machine difficult to push on carpets. So the next thing to do. So also there's a bit of a scratch there. It's got a bit of dirt there because this one's seen a bit of some use over the years, but it's still working fine. The noise is props in like 75 decibels, which is not the quietest vacuum in its class. It's not the quietest vacuum in its class. I'll show you the weight. I'll show you the weight, which is weighing approximately 5.8 kilograms. Well, sometimes it can become detached. Maybe the clips on it died. I need to fix it. So looks pretty lightweight and compact, which makes it easy to transport and store in a location, just like I said earlier in the video. It's a lot more harder on carpets than on hard floors, than if you're doing hard floors. So, and one more thing to mention on this machine, it has a 2-year it's got a 2-year warranty as well, which 2 years is not bad. It's not bad for a vacuum. 2 years not bad for a wet and dry. 2 years for a wet and dry vacuum. So now moving on to the Vax Platinum Power Max carpet cleaner. So now I'm finished with the Karcher WD3P. Now moving on to the Vax Platinum Power Max carpet cleaner, which is a great machine. It is a great carpet cleaner. Like I said, it's got a powerful 1200 watt motor, like I said earlier in the video. Also, putting the machine together was pretty straightforward. Also, it's relatively easy to use. It's got also a nice bag to keep. I will get the accessories out. Has this bag where it clicks on there. Ooh. Get all the accessories out. It's got this nice bag to keep the hose and all the accessories in, which is a great. Which I liked what Vax were thinking. That's what Vax thought about with their Platinum Power Max. I'll explain the accessories on there. Just separate all these accessories. Also, the pre-treatment wand. It also comes with a hard floor attachment, which clicks onto the machine. I'll be putting it to this test in another video. So it's got a large, slightly inflexible squeegee. I'll show you what happens when I click it, when I attach it to the machine. And there's also, so I'll show you all this machine. So this is the pre-treatment wand. It fits on the same way as the hose. It fits on, so it plugs on the same way as the hose. You plug it in there, use it on your really tough stains, or on your heavily soiled, high traffic area. That's where you use the pre-treatment wand, and you leave it there for approximately 5 or 10 minutes before you use your carpet cleaner. This is the upholstery nozzle. It's got a fixed brush there, which is clear, so you can see all the water being sucked up. It's one good thing. This is the stretch hose. When it's fully extended, it will be 4.6 meters. And on the machine, this is the spin scrub nozzle, which I chose to put on board. It's optional if you want it on board. Where it has this spin scrub brush there that rotates. Also, let's put it back on board. The spin scrub is on board. So I've shown you the accessories. So which makes it really handy. So next thing we do, I'll show you the machine itself. As you can see, it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. So I'm going to remove the water tank so I can show. I'm going to remove the clean water tank first. Here's the clean water tank. It's a smaller the tank there. Has this catch there where you press. Has 2 caps on there. So I put it in the shower. And this is where you add warm hot tap water. Add warm water out of the tap. That's where you add warm water out of the tap. You fill it approximately to the max mark if you're doing a deep, or down to this mark if you're doing a quick clean. And this is where you add your solution. The instructions say you should pour the required amount of solution or dilute 40 ml, but don't add way more than that. If you want to check out this video, go check it out. Go check out on my channel. So then, when you fill it all up with the warm water from the tap and the solution, you take it to the machine, you insert it at that angle like this, push it until you hear this click into place. On the clean water tank, there's also a wash rinse dial, which is in wash at the moment. There's the rinse mode. If you're using the upholstery, if you're using the cleaning tools, or if you're starting to clean your carpets, or if you're using the cleaning tools, you must set to wash. When you're done, you must rinse your carpets next to remove any shampoo residue or any solution left behind. So down onto the machine, there is the quick clean and the deep clean. On quick clean mode, it will produce less detergent. It will produce less water and less detergent, and carpets might dry in an hour. If you're doing it when it's sunny, it might dry in an hour. If you're doing it when it's in the winter, it might take longer to dry. So the first time you use this machine, if it's really dirty, you want to select deep clean, especially if you've never washed your carpets. So I'll show you everything about this machine. I'll just lay the machine down so I can show you the bottom end, the business end of this machine. This is the nozzle. It's clear so you can see all the junk being sucked up. You can pull it there, and that reveals it. You can remove it. You line up with these because no matter how well you vacuum your carpets before washing, you'll get pet hair and other dirt there. And you might have to force water down there to clean the machine out. So you insert it like that, push it there. Ugh. Push until you hear that click into place. So underneath, I'm just going to have a sit down. I'm just going to sit down so I can show you. But this is the business end of the Platinum Power Max. It has one long brush bar here, which spins one way. One brush bar going one way. On the back there, these are Vax's spin scrub brushes, which are spinning. When that is spinning, it also spins at the same time. Depends on what direction you're spinning. But note, they'll only spin when you recline the carpet washer. Also, there's the one downside I immediately noticed is you have to remove this to clean the machine out. You have to remove that, clean the machine out, and you have to remove these spin scrub brushes, and also the nozzle as well to clean the machine out, which can be an absolute pain. That was because it left the carpet looking a lot more furry than it had done before. All the areas I've done, it left the carpet looking a lot more furry than it had done before. So these are the wheels on this machine. They're both the same. So I'll show you more. It shows you the deep clean and the quick clean mode. There. So, beneath the dirty water, I'll show you the features on this machine. Beneath the dirty water tank, this is the hose connection port, where you can plug in your hose. So I'll show you how to do that. You press it down there to open it. Push that down there. Push it down there to open it, the hose connector port. And I've got the hose there. So you push it in there. It will only go in one way. It has this this button here to release it. It has the solution there. Push it on there. It is very hard to do, especially when the machine's brand new. You know, there's the hose there. Push it in there until you hear it click, and until you hear it click into place. So you press this and take it out of the machine. And also, this is a pre-treatment one. I'll plug it in. So, this is the pre-treatment wand, which is for your solution to come out. It fits on the same way as the hose, like I said earlier. And you plug it in there, and you can spray all over your tough stains. But please note, it doesn't work unless you have. If it sprays very little when the machine's off, that means you have to switch on the machine. It didn't spray a lot. But, have to switch for it to work. I have to switch on the machine. No, this machine is loud. No, this machine is loud. A little bit louder than it's a little bit more louder than an upright vacuum cleaner. It's a bit more louder. So to release the pre-treatment one with the hose, it's a bit more easier to fit than the hose. So you push it there and let go of the machine. Then you have to close the door up. So this is the dirty water tank, which I'm going to remove there. So I'll show you the dirty water tank. So this is your dirty. So I've got this from the machine. So here's your your dirty water tank for all your dirty water and all your waste. So then you pull this latch out, pull, and you lift it up down there to unlatch like that. Turn it down there, and then you pull this right up there. Whoa, it's a little spray stuck there. Then you lift it up there, pour it there, and then you tip away your dirty water. It's a bit more easier to clean compared to on my other one. You had to remove it was held on by screws, but this one was free to do, which made it a bit easier to clean. So you also put it there like that, line it with this notch there, and then you lift it up there. Put it there, and then you take it to the machine. Insert it. You have a float there that when it rises, it's going to block off the suction, and you must turn off your machine immediately. Tip away your dirty water. Insert it there. If the machine makes a high-pitched sound, then stop cleaning immediately. Turn off, and then remove it, and then tip away your dirty water. I think it says on there, quick dry in as little as 1 hour. I'm sure it claims that it should dry in an hour. It might not always dry in an hour. I think it might dry in an hour, or it might not dry in an hour. So there's the caddy there that holds the spin serve tool. Like I said, it is optional if you want it on board. You don't have to put it on board. So I'll show you the top end of the machine. Here's the solution trigger, which you squeeze up there to deploy the water and the cleaning solution onto your carpet. And then there's also a solution trigger there that you press there, and that will release more water. That will release more water and more cleaning solution. So if you come off a really tough stain or a heavily soiled high traffic area, press that along with the trigger to release more water and more solution out of it. Then it sucks it all up and puts it into the dirty water tank. So I'm going to go onto the rear, into the rear of the machine. So on the back there we have this foot operated, this button there, this foot operated on-off switch, and also, and we also have, and we have the recline pedal. That pedal there is to recline the machine. That turns on and off the machine. And also it has a quick release swivel hook. It's got a fairly long 9-meter cable. So that means you should only have to plug into one socket and start cleaning for long enough so you can clean a big room before having to find another socket. It's also easy to fill and empty, which is excellent. It's great to fill and empty. So let's put back in the bag. We'll put back in there the hard floor attachment. We'll put back in there the hard. So apart from cleaning carpet, stairs, and upholstery, this machine that can clean hard floors with it. So Vax provide this squeegee here. So we have the pre-treatment wand, which you use on tough stains. Put them all back in the bag. I'm going to give it 1 second. Because this is awkward to hold the camera. Oh, so I just put the camera back there. I had to keep it 1 second because I couldn't do it while holding the camera. So you have the machine here, and it does leak, which is one. Know this. For Vax Platinum Power Max owners should know this. So like I said, it is quite heavy. It does pile up your carpet. It can be risk of know this risk of fluffing up your carpet fibres. Ugh. There's one downside. I noticed that that it is quite heavy. It's got really deep cleaning. So I just put it there. So now we have the free steam cleaner. Oh, one thing I forgot on the Platinum Power Max, that has a 6-year guarantee, which is the most impressive guarantee I've ever heard in my life. Let's unhook the bag off the steam cleaner. It has the accessory bag here, which is absolutely handy. Just like on the Platinum Power Max. So I'll show you the bottom. I'll lay the unit. I'll lay the device down. There's the microfiber pad. This is the microfiber pad. It might pick up so much dirt there. There's the microfiber pad. It's used on hard floors. So pull that. And it has the glider there, which is used on carpet. That's used if you want to refreshen your carpets. You can either go check that in the book, which this steamer is about £60. Even though there's the dial there that you use to turn if you want it to produce steam, and then you undo that there. Follow what it says on there. It says where you go to lock and unlock. It has a cord. That's the cord. That's where you store your cord or cable. And so that's used that pedal there. You press on there to recline. Step on there to recline. Then you put it there until you hear a click, and then you should hear a click to know it's in place. Open the bag up. Open up that bag. Open up the accessory bag. Pour all the accessories out. This is the head, the little head there. It has also this as well. This smaller microfiber pad. A squeegee there. Where you put it on there. Also, to show me how you put it on there on board, I think if you want to cover it in another video, then just drop a comment down below. There's this one there that's used to spray out the steam. Be careful, don't put your hand there while it's steaming, because it can be hot and you don't want to risk burning yourself. It has the small brush. Has a small brush there. One thing I'm really interested in. I'm also interested in the grout brush, and it has this jug there where you add water out of the tap up to there, 165 milliliters, and it's got this nice bag to keep all the accessories in, which is absolutely handy. Which is one advantage on the Steam Glide. So I'm just going to put the accessories in the bag. Good thing they're a bit more easier to fit than with the Platinum Power Max. I'm just going to put all the stuff in there. So the Steam Glide has, I'll tell you the warranty on it. So the Steam Glide, I'll hook it onto the machine. So the Steam, I'm gonna hook it onto the machine. The Steam Glide has got a 1 year warranty. It's got a 1 year has got a 1-year guarantee, which is not really bad. That means, so the weight of it, this is 2.1 kilograms. So I'm done adding this. So I've gone on for far too long as usual. So my conclusion is I'm going to summarize all the advantages. I'm going to summarize all the pros and cons of each machine. I'll say that in this video, which I'll also reproduce in the description box below the video. Also, along with the specs. This is the cut. So this is the Karcher WD3P. The pros on this is that it's got a great powerful suction, which is great for tough cleaning tasks. I love also the blower mode, and also the 17-litre capacity. It's also a great value for money. Don't forget as well, this Karcher is also isn't without its design flaws. There are its design flaws. One of them is the frustrating thing is that it does tip over too easily. That tips over too easily. Filter needs to dry after sucking up wet spills. Filter blocks very quickly. Difficult to push on carpets. So all the cons on this as well. So these are all the pros and cons on the Karcher. Now it's the Vax Platinum Power Max carpet cleaner. Now we're moving on to the Vax as well. The cons on the Vax. One of the cons on the Vax is that it's the pros on it. On this is that it's got a nice bag to keep the hose and accessories in. The stain removal is excellent. There was a stain there which the machine removed. It did a great job removing some long-standing stains. And here's the it's also got a nice bag to keep the hose and all the accessories in. It's also easy to fill and empty. Also tanks are easy, dirty water tanks are easy to clean. We've also got an outstanding guarantee. Also very easy to use. Effective brushing system. Great for you. The cons on this is that it's quite heavy. It can be fiddly to clean out the brushes, the moving parts. It does also, it can fluff up your carpet fibers as well. Oh, and it can be quite noisy. And that is my conclusion of each machine. So that is just my personal opinion. Everybody's opinion might be the same or different. It's also great. It's also great for everything. But let me know also in the comments what you think of each machine. And also let me know what machine you use. But let me know what machine you use. It's not just for these machines, but let me know in the comments what machine you use. Like the video, click the thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to this channel. Consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Drop a comment down below, like I said. And also, thanks for watching, and and stay tuned for my next video. Have a good day and goodbye.